Welcome, you petrol-sniffing deviants, to a compilation of automotive extravagance that would make even a Saudi prince raise an eyebrow. We're talking about the most expensive sports cars ever conceived, the kind of machines that don't just ferry you about, but make a bloody statement. Get ready to be amazed by these incredible machines that combine luxury, speed and jaw-dropping price tags. We're talking about handcrafted masterpieces with engines that sound like a choir of angry thunder gods, and enough leather and technology to make a spaceship blush. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a high-octane journey through the world of automotive excess. You might want to grab a stiff drink, or perhaps a sedative, because these prices are not for the faint of heart. Right then, kicking things off with a bang, or should I say 18.7 million bangs, is the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. This, my friends, is not just a car, it's a bloody masterpiece. The French call it the black car, and it certainly lives up to its name. It's sleek, it's menacing, and with a price tag like that, it's more elusive than a decent bottle of Chateau Lafite 59. This beast is powered by a monstrous 8-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine capable of propelling this four-wheeled work of art to speeds that would make a fighter jet jealous. And the design, don't even get me started. It's a symphony of curves and angles, a rolling testament to the artistry of automotive design. Only one exists, naturally, because who needs two of these when you can buy a small island instead? Next up, we're off to Italy, the land of pasta, passion and ridiculously expensive sports cars. Say buongiorno to the Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. Now, any Zonda is a rare and precious thing, but the HP Barchetta is in a different stratosphere altogether. Just 4 were ever made, each one a rolling testament to Horatio Pagani's obsession with automotive perfection. This, my friends, is a driver's car. No hybrid nonsense, no electric this or that, just a howling, naturally aspirated V12 engine mounted behind your head. The sound? Imagine a Formula One car, gargling with molten lava, and you're halfway there. And the price? A cool $17.5 million, which, let's be honest, is a small price to pay for a car that looks this damn good. Now, some people might argue that a Rolls-Royce isn't a sports car, and those people would be right, of course. But when a Rolls-Royce looks this good and costs this much, we're making an exception. Behold the Sweptail, a one-off creation that cost its owner a cool $13 million. That's right, 13 million big ones for a car that's about as aerodynamic as a house brick. But who cares about aerodynamics when you've got a car that's essentially a bespoke palace on wheels? The Sweptail is the automotive equivalent of a Savile Row suit. It's handcrafted, it's exclusive, and it's dripping with more luxury than you can shake a stick at. Just look at that panoramic glass roof. It's like driving around in a bloody greenhouse, albeit a very expensive and very stylish greenhouse. Chapter 4, Bugatti 110, a blast from the past. Remember the Bugatti EB110? No? Well, frankly, I'm not surprised. It was a bit before your time, wasn't it? But the good people at Bugatti haven't forgotten it, and they've gone and created a $9 million tribute to it in the form of the 110. Now, some might say it looks a bit like a squashed Veyron, and those people wouldn't be entirely wrong. But look closer, you Philistines, and you'll see the EB110's DNA in those sleek lines and that iconic horseshoe grille. Under the hood, you'll find the same 8-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine as the Chiron, but with even more power because, well, why the bloody hell not? Only 10 were made, naturally, because if it's exclusivity you're after, you've come to the right place. Chapter 5. Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero, when luxury met performance. Now, you can't have a list of expensive cars without mentioning the Germans, and when it comes to automotive opulence, the Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero is in a league of its own. This, my friends, is a car that makes a Rolls-Royce look like a Dacia Sandero. It's got presence, it's got power, and it's got a price tag that would make your eyes water. $8 million, to be precise. The Exelero was originally commissioned by Fulda Tires as a high-speed test car for their new range of ultra-high-performance tires. But it quickly morphed into something far more luxurious, a grand tourer for the discerning billionaire who wants to cross continents in absolute comfort and style. And with a twin-turbocharged V12 engine under the hood, you can be sure it'll get you there in a hurry. Chapter 6. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, the diamond on wheels. Next up, we're off to Sweden, the land of flat-pack furniture, pop music and ridiculously fast cars. And when it comes to speed, the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita is in a league of its own. The name Trevita is Swedish for three whites, and it refers to the car's unique finish. You see, the bodywork is made from a special type of a carbon fiber that's been impregnated with a diamond dust. Yes, you heard that right. Diamond dust. This makes the Trevita sparkle in the sunlight like a bloody disco ball. It's absolutely outrageous, and I, for one, love it. Of course, all this bling comes at a price. $4.8 million to be precise, but hey, if you can afford it, why the hell not? Chapter 7. Lamborghini Veneno. Celebrating 50 years of raging bulls, Lamborghini, the purveyors of outlandish, shouty supercars that are about as subtle as a brick to the face. To celebrate their 50th anniversary, they decided to create something truly special. Enter the Lamborghini Veneno, a car that looks like it was styled by a committee of 7-year-olds who'd been given free rein in a crayon factory. It's angular, it's aggressive, and it's got more wings and scoops than an aircraft carrier. Underneath that crazy bodywork lies a 6.5-litre V12 engine that produces a mind-boggling 740 horsepower. That's enough to propel this Italian stallion from 0 to 60 in a neck-snapping 2.9 seconds. Only 3 were ever made, each one costing a cool $4.5 million. A bargain, I tell you. Chapter 8. Now, we've already had one Bugatti on this list, but when they're this good, why the bloody hell not have another? This, my friends, is the Bugatti Divo, and it's a very different beast from the Chiron. While the Chiron is all about straight-line speed, the Divo is designed for corners, it's lighter, it's more agile, and it's got more downforce than a Boeing 747. It's still powered by that monstrous 8.0-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine, but it's been tuned to deliver even more responsive performance on the track. And the price? A mere $5.8 million. A snip, I tell you. Chapter 9. Another Italian stallion, you say? Well, when they look this good, who am I to argue? This, my friends, is the Pagani Huayra BC, a car named after Horatio Pagani's dear friend Benny Caiola. The BC is a lighter, more hardcore version of the already bonkers Huayra. It's got more power, more downforce, and a sound that would make your hair stand on end. Underneath that stunning carbon fiber bodywork lies a 6.0-litre twin-turbocharged V12 engine that produces a whopping 789 horsepower. That's enough to propel the Huayra BC to a top speed of over 230 miles per hour. Only 20 were ever made, each one costing a cool $2.6 million. A small price to pay for a car that's this damn good. Chapter 10. And finally, we come to the end of our journey through the world of automotive excess. And what better way to finish than with a Ferrari? This, my friends, is the Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, a car that's as beautiful as it is exclusive. It's a tribute to the late Sergio Pininfarina, the design legend who penned some of Ferrari's most iconic cars. The Sergio is based on the Ferrari 458 Spider, but it's been given a complete makeover. It's got a new body, a new interior, and a new windscreen that wraps around the cockpit like a fighter jet. Only 6 were ever made, each one costing a cool $3 million. A fitting tribute to a true automotive legend. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 of the most expensive, most exclusive, and most downright bonkers cars ever created. I don't know about you, but I need a lie down after all that. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling ride through the world of luxury sports cars. We've seen some truly incredible machines today, from the sleek and sophisticated to the downright outrageous. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. And if you happen to have a spare $20 million lying around, you know what to do.